I do, yep. Full time. I just basically help with the
And good evening. I'm Sean Cockrell. Getting a little bit of a late start here, but as you could tell, the girls are started down 4-0 here in the first period of Lady Falcon basketball. The Mount Pleasant Panthers in town, entertaining the Panthers, the Falcons. 5 minutes, 11 seconds, as you could tell on the scoreboard graphic on your YouTube and Facebook Live. Mount Pleasant with the ball. Driving right side, kicks it underneath, and up for two, 9-0 now, Mount Pleasant. Morgan Flowers loses the handle, keeps a hold of it, gets it back to Desjardins. To Lexi Davis, who tosses it, and it's picked up by number 25. Bailey Johnson. Sarah Moffitt backs out to Beatty. Beatty's shot on goal is missed. Rebounded by Sarah Moffitt, is fouled. Chloe Baker with the foul on West Burlington. Moffitt drains the first one, 10-0. Falcons are down. Checking into the game, Savannah Swanson for your Falcons. Megan Ryan takes a seat. Misses the second one, however, Mount Pleasant gets a rebound. And just like that, Savannah Swanson with a foul. It's going to be West Burlington's third team foul. Down 10-0 here in the middle of the first period. Caitlin Beatty in a traveling call on Bailey Johnson. Falcon basketball. See if they can get some points on the board here. Morgan Flowers. Nice little trap play by Mount Pleasant. Flowers can't get the ball away. Falcon basketball. Amber to Lexi. Lexi trying to get through the press. Having trouble. Gets it to Morgan. Morgan tries to push it up court. And she travels with the basketball. So just like that, it's back to Mount Pleasant basketball. That's Amos to Beatty. Beatty puts it down into Moffitt. Moffitt turns, drives towards the basket, shoots, and in for two. Falcon basketball down 12-0. Mount Pleasant press is just giving them fits. Davis trying to push through, right side, does. Gets across court. West Burlington can set up their offense. Nice pass to Desjardins, right side for three. Count that. Falcon three-point basket. So the Falcons are on the board now, 12-3 your score. Mount Pleasant with the basketball coming back the other way. That was Beatty. Ends up in the hands of Johnson. Johnson with the shot. It's called traveling. So West Burlington basketball. Baker to Davis. Back to Baker. Gets it to Flowers. Finds a lane. Drives. Right side. Up. And a foul called Looks like on number 24, Abby Lechty on the Panthers. Flowers' first attempt off the rim and no good. Flowers bounces it off the back of the rim, so no baskets made on the free throws. Mount Pleasant with the rebound comes back the other way. And Beatty kicks it over to Williamson, who drains it for three, and that press is just giving the Falcons fits. Oh, and a foul there. She got Amber right in the face. That's going to be on number 2, Riley Amos. That's quickly the third foul on Mount Pleasant. Passing drill here to try to get through the press. Megan Ryan holds on to it. Desjardins gets it into Swanson. Swanson drives, but walks. So the Falcons give up the basketball back to the Panthers, who are up 15-3 right now. Final 2 minutes of the first period. Beatty. And Maddie Williamson shot is air ball, saved by Mount Pleasant, still holding on. And inside is fouled. I think they're going to call that on Swanson. That was Lechty that drove the ball. Lechty's first shot is off the rim. And drains the second one. So your score is 16-3 now. Falcons down by 13. Amber to Flowers. Flowers stops. Tries to get it to Ryan, but it's picked off by Mount Pleasant coming back the other way. And a three-point try is in for Riley Amos. And Coach Price wants to talk about it. Again, we'd like to welcome everybody to our webcast this evening. I'm Sean Cockrell. I was running a little late, so I do apologize. I hope you enjoyed the action before I got here. Your Falcons welcome the Panthers to town, both the boys and girls. So we'll have the Falcon boys against the Mount Pleasant boys directly after this game. 19-3 your score, as you can see on our cool little graphic on your webcast. No band this evening, so it's a little quiet in the timeouts, but everybody's been on Christmas break for a day or two, and we'd like to wish a Merry Christmas to everybody out there listening and watching. We hope we can bring you some action tonight and maybe a couple Falcon wins. All right, ladies back on the court to get busy. Trying to get back into the game here, down 19-3. Amber Desjardins to inbounds for the Falcons. Davis to Desjardins, over to Flowers. Up to Ryan, to Davis, looks left side, gets a drive. Little one-handed shot. Swanson follows. And Davis somehow comes up with the rebound. Swanson comes up with the rebound, and it's just all over the place. But Amber Desjardins gets it to Davis, to Ryan, to Flowers, looking at Swanson. Turn and shoot, but it goes off the rim, and Mount Pleasant with the rebound. Beatty to Amos. Back to Beatty. Sarah Moffett, or no, that's correction. That is Bailey Johnson in the middle. And Amos with another three. And 22-3 now your score. And Flowers' shot does not even make the rim. And Johnson with the rebound for Mount Pleasant. However, mishandled on the Mount Pleasant side. Megan Ryan comes up with it. And a foul on Leakty on the Panthers. So Mount Pleasant gives up the basketball on the foul. Falcons basketball. Amber Desjardins to take it in. Mount Pleasant still showing the press. And Amber gets it into Megan Ryan. Ryan looks, gets it back to Lexi Davis, kind of an errant pass. Lexi drives and loses the handle to Amos. Oh, no, correction, Shellman. Brianna Shellman. And a shooting foul. She is fouled. And the foul is on Morgan Flowers, her first, team's fifth. 2 shots here by Shellman. Drains the first one. And this is the second one. Rebound. Nice grab by Amber Desjardins. Knocked out of bounds by Mount Pleasant. So Falcons will get the basketball. Down 23-3 in the waning seconds here of the first period. Flowers gets it underneath to Baker. Baker looks, shot, and she is going to go to the line. Foul on Leakty. Her first, team's fifth. Baker to shoot 2. And drains it. So 4 points on the board now for the Falcons. Off the back of the rim. Mount Pleasant with the rebound. Coming back the other way. Last second shot. And count it. Count that basket. That was Sarah Moffitt. So your score here at the end of the first period, the Falcons 4 and the Mount Pleasant Panthers 25. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we start the second period here, 25-4. Mount Pleasant handling the Falcons thus far. Falcons need some offense. And they start the period with the basketball. Amber Desjardins, right side, and tries to pass it underneath the Baker, goes over her head and out of bounds. So turnover by the Falcons, and the Panthers with the basketball. And Mount Pleasant with the basketball. That was Johnson in the middle there, driving. Loses the handle, picked up by Savannah Swanson. Nice grab by Swanson. Davis bringing it up for the Falcons. Davis drives, kicks it over to Swanson, who turns, shoot left side, and not hard enough. Picked up by the Panthers. Sarah Moffitt with that rebound. And that's Shellman, three-point try off the rim, and is knocked out of bounds by, it appears, Swanson knocked it out of bounds. Williamson inbounding for the Panthers. And at the three-point line, shot by Bailey Johnson. It's off the rim, and the rebound to the Falcons. Lexi Davis with the ball. Gabby Price. Gabby shoots. Nice left-handed shot by Gabby Price, in for two. 25-6 your score now. And just like that, Mount Pleasant back the other way. Luz almost lost the handle. That's into Moffitt and out to Maddie Williamson for a three-pointer. And a almost stolen by Moffitt. And Chloe Baker gets it blocked. And a shot up by Moffitt off the rim. Mount Pleasant handling the basketball right now. Shot in the corner by Williamson goes up and over the backboard, so that'll be out of bounds. 28-6 now your score. Falcon basketball, Megan Ryan into the game for Amber Deschardins. So you have Gabby Price, Lexi Davis, Megan Ryan, Chloe Baker, and Savannah Swanson, your five for the Falcons. Gabby trying to move it up through. And a timeout called by Coach Price. Again, your score 28-6 here, second period. 6 minutes left. See if the Coach Price has any plans to cut into this lead here. We'll take a timeout as well and be back in just a moment. All right, we are back to action here. 6 minutes, 1 second remaining in the second period. Falcons down big, 28-6. Mount Pleasant really handling the basketball and giving the Falcons fits on the drive. And the press. Traveling on Gabby Price, trying to make a drive on the left side. So, Mount Pleasant basketball. Again, stay tuned. Immediately following this game, we will have the boys' game. That's Beatty. Gets it into Moffitt. Gets it underneath to, that was Johnston to Moffitt. Shot goes over the basket, and West Burlington with the basketball. Lexi Davis to Chloe Baker. Baker looks and is knocked out of bounds by Brianna Shellman. 28-6 your score. Gabby Price into Savannah Swanson, knocked out of bounds. By Moffitt. Gabby kicks it into, tries to get into Lexi, a little frustrated there, loses the handle. So Mount Pleasant with the basketball, up by 22. Shellman to Beatty. Back to Shellman. Correction. Back over to Beatty. Back to Murray, who's now in the game for the Panthers. Moffitt, who travels, can't find her footing down on the baseline. So turnover on Mount Pleasant. Falcons with the basketball trying to get into this lead here. Davis gets it into Price. Price looks left side to Baker. Baker's shot is not even close. And here come the Panthers back the other way. And a drive on Davis by Shellman. She is fouled by Davis. And that's Davis's second. Be shooting 2 here. Team 6 for the Falcons. And off the rim, no good. 28-6. Desjardins in for, and Flowers in for the Falcons now. And they made the second one 29-6, so here come the Falcons. Gabby Price goes left side here, drives up to the baseline, loses a handle, and out of bounds, so they turn it over. Mount Pleasant gets the basketball back. Shellman with the basketball, kicks it over to Murray. Back to Williamson. To Shellman, and drove up the middle by Beatty. Kicks it back out for a three-point try. And no good. Nice grab by Amber Desjardins. Megan Ryan with the lane. Gets it up to Swanson, loses the handle. Steps on the line. So just not very good passes here for the Falcons. And they've had plenty of shot attempts, but not a whole lot of success. 29-6, the score. Mount Pleasant on top. And a kick by Gabby Price. So it'll be out of bounds to Mount Pleasant. And in for the Falcons are Baker and Davis back in the game. And that's Williamson with the basketball to Shellman. Into Moffitt, who tries to shoot and is fouled, or no foul. Knocked out of bounds by the Falcons. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half. And Moffitt with a try off the rim. Nice pass to Gabby Price to Lexi Davis. Lexi better watch her back pocket. And a little too hard by Davis on the shot. Goes over the top of the rim, or top of the backboard. The Panthers back the other way. Kaylin Beatty for three. And a shot, throw to Megan Ryan, loses the handle. Beatty with the basketball. Williamson drives. Moffitt with a strong rebound, puts it back up for another two. So the Falcons just are getting outplayed on all aspects of the game right now. We want to try to get into this lead at all. They're going to have to put something together here. Baker, her pass to Megan Ryan, and a fortunate that the Panthers intercepted but stepped on the line, so the Falcons remain in possession of the basketball. Gabby Price inbounding for the Falcons. Gets it into Lexi Davis. Lexi looks for a lane. Tries to set up. Gets it to Chloe Baker. Chloe looking. Back to Davis. Back to Amber for three. Off the rim. Amber comes up with the rebound. Gets it to Davis. Finds Baker wide open underneath. Nice little, in and out. A little off the glass, but it went in and out. No luck for the Falcons. And Mount Pleasant with the basketball, and another three-point basket. That one by Kirsten Smith, who's checked in for the Panthers. Davis to Desjardins, and Amber took a walk before she dribbled. So ball goes back to the Panthers. Panthers with the basketball. That was Beatty to Williamson. Williamson looks. Picked off by Amber Desjardins. Nice job by the Falcons there. And the Panthers turn around, and Shellman with a pick off the other way. shot in the corner by Williamson. And West Burlington with the rebound. Gabby Price gets it, tries to get it into Swanson, who almost loses the handle but has to swat it back into play. Picked up by the Panthers. And Shellman, three-point try, goes in and out. Here come the Falcons. And then 1 minute remaining here in the first half, second period. See if we can go out with at least some points here. Swanson underneath to Baker for two. We'll take it. 37-8, your score now. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. That's Beatty. Kicks it over to Amos. Back to Beatty. And West Burlington, good defense in the middle there. And that was Johnson who ended up on the floor on the shot attempt. Swanson with a nice shot, but off the rim and out for the Falcons. Johnson with the basketball for the Panthers. Kicks it to the left for a three-point try at the buzzer. And your score at the half, the Falcons 8 and the Panthers 37. We'll be back in the second half in just a little while. Stay tuned. And we are back for the second half of the Panthers and Falcons here at West Burlington High School. And just like that, the Panthers start off the second half with a three-point shot. 40-8 now the score. Ball knocked out of bounds. Falcon basketball. Amber Desjardins to inbounds for the Falcons. Davis brings it up court. Looks left, gets it to Gabby Price. Gabby underneath to Swanson to Baker, who tries to hold on to a jump ball called. And the possession arrow is to West Burlington. Gabby Price into Baker. Baker's shot is partially blocked and picked up by Moffitt, coming back the other way for the Panthers. Williamson into Johnson. Johnson puts it up for two, so 42-8 your score now. Baker tries to get it to Price, who gets it up and grabbed by Mount Pleasant, and just a rip of the ball from Lexi Davis by Maddie Williamson goes out of bounds to West Burlington. So not as much of a press by Mount Pleasant now, up by 34 points. Lexi Davis gets it to Gabby, back to Lexi. To Savannah, who loses a handle and picked up by Shellman, but she loses a handle, knocked out of bounds by West Burlington. So Mount Pleasant basketball. And brought out to Johnson, who tries the three off the rim, and a scrum for the rebound. Moffitt gets it to, and somebody walked there. Williamson, she took a walk. And Davis back to Baker. Gets it through, across the center line. And Davis pushes it underneath the Swanson for two. Nice job by the Falcons, working it through the lane and up for a good two-point basket. And that pass by Shellman, she walked before she passed, so West Burlington basketball down 42-10 here in this third period. Lexi Davis. And is tied up by Shellman on Mount Pleasant, and that gives the basketball to the Panthers. Possession arrow to the Panthers. Shellman bringing it up for Mount Pleasant. Finds Moffitt. Moffitt's shot off the rim. Nice grab by Amber Desjardins. Amber with a screen. Trying to give room for Davis. Gabby Price looks left side to Baker. Back to Gabby for three. Off the rim. And it almost looked like it over the back on Mount Pleasant, but no call. And a poor shot. But then a poor foul on Baker. Team's first here in the second half. Correction, that foul is on Gabby Price, her third. So Price in foul trouble here early on in the second half. And Moffitt's first shot is good. 43-10 your score. And Moffitt drains the second one. 44-10 now your score here at West Burlington High School. And Amber holds on to it. Gets it to Lexi. Lexi over to Amber. Wide open for three off the rim. Nice rebound by Flowers. Flowers just loses the handle. And Beatty with the drive. Amber Desjardins takes the charge, but no call. Correction. Foul called on Megan Ryan there. Team second, her first. And Williamson at the line drains the first shot for the Panthers. 45-10, your Falcons down by 35. And off the rim. Jump ball, West Burlington basketball. Amber Desjardins to Morgan Flowers coming up right side. Morgan walks. Desjardins out and Gabby Price in for your Falcons. So your five are Flowers, Price, and now in the game, Delaney Williams for the Falcons. Gabby to Flowers. Megan Ryan, and her pass to Savannah Swanson is too far away. She can't get to it, so out of bounds to Mount Pleasant. 47-10, your score here at West Burlington High School. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. Gets it into Moffitt, out to Williamson. Williamson drives baseline, misses. Is rebounded and put back twice. And I believe Williamson got the basket there. So here come the Falcons back the other way. Flowers and Price trying to get something started here. Ryan left side to Williams. Back out to Ryan, knocked out of bounds by Amos on Mount Pleasant. So we got Baker, Desjardins, Megan Ryan, Davis back in the game. Baker gets it underneath and is fouled hard by, looks like number 24, Abby Leakty. Her fourth foul. So really the only player in foul trouble for Mount Pleasant, Abby Leakty. And Baker's not even close to the basket. So we'll see if the Falcons can put some points up here. Baker to shoot her second free throw. Off the rim and rebounded by Mount Pleasant. That was Sarah Moffitt with the rebound. Williamson to Amos. Amos looks left in the wing and gets it underneath to Johnson, but loses the handle. Good job by Delaney Williams driving down the other way. Trying to find some help. Good job, Delaney. And off the rim, three-point try by Desjardins. And out of bounds on West Burlington, so Mount Pleasant gets the basketball. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remain in the third period here. And nice hands by Amber Desjardins, still playing even though down so far. That is Kirsten Smith on the right side there. Gets it to Johnson in the middle. Throws it out to Williamson. Underneath to Amos. Amos drives baseline. Nice job by Amber Desjardins getting the basketball. Coming back the other way, here's Lexi Davis. To Gabby Price for a deep three-pointer. Bank it, we'll take it. Three-point basket by Gabby Price. 49-13 your score now. It's a little pep in their step here in the third period. Still down big, but Johnson with the basketball for Williamson. Back over to Amos, to Johnson. Trying to get it underneath, it looks like, to Carrasco, who's in the game now. And she has the basketball, gets it back out. Johnson to Amos. Back to Williamson. Good hands by Davis on that play, getting the basketball from Johnson. Less than a minute left here in the third period. Davis gets it out to Baker. Gets it into Price. Price drives, left side, is blocked. And comes back down with the jump ball. Good job by Gabby Price. But the possession arrow remains for Mount Pleasant. Way to think on Gabby Price trying to get the basketball. Mount Pleasant bringing it up. That's Taylor Murray. Now Carrasco. I believe that's Amos. Drives. Falls down. Delaney Williams with the rebound. Lexi Davis to Amber Desjardins. Amber tries to shoot and is blocked by Carrasco. And that's the end of the third period. Your score, Falcons 13, and the Mount Pleasant Panthers 49. We'll be back in just a moment. And we get started here, the start of the fourth period. Falcons losing 49-13 with the basketball. Lexi Davis up, bringing it up court for the Falcons. Amber Desjardins. Amber kicks it back out to Gabby. Gabby to Lexi. Lexi drives left side. Shot up, too hard, off the rim, and Mount Pleasant with the rebound coming back the other way. And a fast break. Too hard by Amos. Picked up by Moffitt, and I believe Mount Pleasant retains basketball. Shout out to Beatty. To Williamson, and over to Beatty, who overshoots the three-point try. Lexi Davis bringing it up for the Falcons. And a carry called by the official. So a turnover to Mount Pleasant, and Mount Pleasant with the basketball. And a walk by Brianna Shellman. Too many steps, as it were. So mistakes by both teams, but the scoring for Mount Pleasant has just not let West Burlington keep up at all, who came off a loss at Waco the other night. And, correction, not Waco. Gabby inbounding for West Burlington. And Baker's try is short. And Savannah Swanson will go to the line, is fouled by Sarah Moffitt. Savannah to shoot. Here's Sarah Moffitt's first foul. And Savannah Swanson drops that one. Correction, that was a three-point play, so making it 51-16 now. Falcons putting a few points on the board, but just like that, here come the Panthers, and they score an easy two. That's Sarah Moffitt with two. Davis. Nice job by Gabby Price getting that hard rebound, getting it up for two, and making this score a little bit better than it was. 18 points now for the Falcons. And, oh, it looked like a walk there, but nothing called. Moffitt inside, kicks it out to Williamson for two. 2 points, 55-18 now. Lexi Davis gets it to Amber Desjardins. Amber back out to Gabby. Gabby drives left side, looking for a lane. They stop, tries to get it back out to Davis, but knocked out of bounds by Panthers. And Ryan, Flowers, and Williams all checking in for the Falcons. Gabby gets it into Flowers. Flowers drives. Tries to get it up. Nice job. Way to get the hands up, girls. And Amber's for three, misses. And a Flowers there gets a rebound on the toss back by Mount Pleasant. Good job, girls. 55-20 now. It's a little bit of a scoring run by the Falcons here in this fourth period. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. You'll see there is a running clock due to the amount of lead in the game. Desjardins back under Ryan. Back out to Desjardins. She's looking for a shot. Off to Gabby. Gabby looking for a lane. Drives left side. Loses the handle. Picked up by Johnson. And a foul called. And that's going to be her fifth. That's going to be either her fifth or fourth. Her fourth foul, team's third, with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. So this game is pretty much in the books. We'll see what the Falcons could do here in the last 2 minutes. Mount Pleasant drives right side. That's Beatty. Megan Ryan inbounds to Lexi Davis coming up court for your Falcons. Megan Ryan for three. Count it, Megan Ryan. Megan with a big three-point basket right there. Little crowd noise there from mom and friends up in the bleachers. And I think I seen her dad around here too. Nice shot, Megan. And that was on junior varsity player. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. Just over a minute left, and a three-point basket by Kirsten Smith. less than a minute. 60-23 your score. Megan Ryan goes for another three, but misses. Rebounded by Mount Pleasant, coming back the other way. So the Falcon girls give it a good try tonight, but just come up extremely short. 60-23. 35 seconds remaining in the game, and a three-point try by Smith again. And they're just playing keep away right now, trying to get it into Carrasco, who puts it up and misses. Lexi Davis, 20 seconds to play with here. Almost loses the handle. So a injury timeout on the floor. Carrasco did come up a little tender. Mount Pleasant well represented here tonight, as you could see in the foreground on your screen. That is the Mount Pleasant crowd. Your West Burlington crowd is underneath the camera. Lexi Davis drives, puts it up for two, off the rim, and almost a steal and a shot by Delaney Williams at the buzzer. No good. So your final score, your Lady Falcons 23 and the Mount Pleasant Lady Panthers 60. Stay tuned. Here in about 20 minutes, we'll start for boys, Mount Pleasant and West Burlington. Take care, and we'll talk to you in just a while. Welcome back to West Burlington High School and the matchup between the Falcon boys and the Panthers of Mount Pleasant. The girls went down in defeat earlier this evening. Now we'll see if the boys can turn things around, coming in at a 5-1 record, having a great campaign so far. Look for some good action. The Panthers come in only with one loss as well. So we should see some good action here tonight. Let's get ready for player introductions.
West Burlington would like to welcome you to West Burlington Arnold High School for tonight's contest featuring the visiting Panthers of Mount Pleasant and your West Burlington Falcons. The West Burlington Independent School District reminds you you are in a good sportsmanship zone. No negative cheats, yells, comments, or acts directed at athletes, coaches, fans, or officials are tolerated. There are bases for removal. Conduct does count. Do not embarrass your team, school, and community by behaving in a negative manner. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and show your school spirit.
And let's get ready for some Falcon basketball. Tate Snodgrass to take the tip against Tom O'Connor for Mount Pleasant.
Let's play Falcon basketball.
The tip goes to, oh, nobody got the tip, so we're going to try it again. Snodgrass with the tip. Gets it to DeRozier. Here come the Falcons. Johnson. Johnson, DeRozier. Honig, Snodgrass, and Greer, your starting five for the Falcons. Rozier for three, off the rim. And the big man down below, O'Connor with the rebound. And a little shot up by Cohorst for Mount Pleasant, and they're up 2-0. Johnson with the basketball, gets it to DeRozier left side. Rozier shot at the free throw line, off the rim. The big man, O'Connor, with the rebound, gets it back the other way. And a drive by Mount Pleasant. Quickly, they're up 4-0. That's Colin Mulford with the 2-point basket. Greer bringing it up for the Falcons, looking for their first 2 points. DeRozier. Snodgrass at the free throw line. Nice rebound and put back by Caleb Honig for two. West Burlington on the board. Knocked out of bounds, Mount Pleasant basketball. That's Sartorius. Gets it to McNary. McNary shot in for two, so 6-2 your score quickly here in this first quarter. Johnson for the Falcons. Brings it up. Looking for a passing lane, gets it to Greer right side. Greer trying to set something up here. Drives, spins, shot, up and in for 2 points. Count it. It's Cohorst to Maneri, back to Cohorst to Sartorius, and that's Mulford. It's underneath to O'Connor, and out of bounds to West Burlington. So DeRozier with the basketball, gets it into Tate Snodgrass. Tate looks, turns, gets it back to Johnson, looking to set up the offense. Johnson drives, and DeRozier did not see him pass it across the court. Out of bounds, back to Mount Pleasant. Back the other way with Mount Pleasant basketball. Sartorius to McNary. McNary's nice little alley-oop pass to Sartorius for two. A little bit of a press here shown by Mount Pleasant. Greer with the basketball. Greer turns, gives it to nice pass to Tate Snodgrass, who can't put it in. And a little shot by the basket. Mount Pleasant with the rebound. Sartorius loses the handle. Snodgrass with the pickup. Here come the Falcons. DeRozier for three, off the rim. Nice job by Greer getting a hand in there. And Mount Pleasant with the rebound. Mount Pleasant drives. Cohorst shot was short. West Burlington with the rebound, coming back the other way. Dayton Johnson to Greer. To Snodgrass. Snodgrass shot at the free throw line. Off the back of the rim. No good. So not a lot of good shots on the basket so far for the Falcons. Down 8-4. Nice rebound by Snodgrass, knocking it to Honig. Gets it to Johnson, bringing it up for the Falcons. 4 minutes remain here in the first period. Nice job by Honig. Gets it back to Johnson. Underneath. And Snodgrass is fouled by number 24, Kieran Kuhorst. His first, team's first. Snodgrass to the line. He drains that first one. Drains the first one, so 8-5 the score now. We hope you're enjoying our Facebook Live and YouTube live stream of both games this evening. Here come the Panthers back the other way on the miss. Underneath the Cohorst. Cohorst up and in for two. Greer coming back, pushing the other way for the Falcons. Greer kicks it out to Tanner Snodgrass, who's now in the ball game. And Trayvon Ashby working in the middle and Tanner Snodgrass with a quick foul on Cohorst. Team second, so that'll be Mount Pleasant basketball. Mount Pleasant, Cohorst gets it into Sartorius, who puts it up for another two. So luckily they have a 7-point lead, and West Burlington has some work to do. Honig to Greer. Ashby tries to set up a screen. Gets it back to Ashby. Ashby looks. Dribbles right side. Drives in the middle and walks. Travel on Ashby. So Mount Pleasant basketball the other way. The Panthers with the basketball. Nice defense by the Falcons. Man-to-man. Greer gets around Greer and Honig. That's Jonathan Ida, who's checked in for the Panthers. Tate Snodgrass back to Greer. Falcons need some points here, down 14-5. Tanner Snodgrass loses the handle, tries to get it to his brother. Out of bounds. Rozier back in the game for Honig. Panthers bring the ball up court. Pass left side, down below to the big man O'Connor. Just a little hook shot and in for the Panthers. And just like that, it's 16-5. And a foul called. Reach-in foul called on Ida. Falcon basketball. Second team foul, his first. Falcons try to cut into this lead here. Tanner Snodgrass, left side, gets it to Greer. Greer's wide open, up underneath. Reverse layup, good job by Rel Greer. Count it, we'll take it, 2 points. Get back on defense here. That's Magnani. There we go. Tanner Snodgrass loses the handle. Tries to fall out of his dribble. And it's getting a little sloppy here. And that pass was short, or that shot was short. Bodies flying everywhere. West Burlington ends up with the basketball. Rozier to bring it in for Falcons. 16-7 your score. You see that by the cool graphic on our live stream. DeRozier for the Falcons. Gets it to Greer. Greer looks. Gets it underneath. Nice job by Tate Snodgrass. Count it, and 1. Tate Snodgrass to try to make it a 3-point play right here. And misses it. His brother gets the rebound, though, and is fouled by O'Connor, the big man down below. It's going to be his second. I would see Coach Shulman driving on him all night to try to get him into foul trouble. Second foul on O'Connor. And Tanner Snodgrass drains the first one. 16-10, now your score. Falcons trying to get back in the game here. See if Tanner can drain the second one. And he does. 16-11 now. Panthers up by 5. But the Falcons are holding steady. A little pressed by the Falcons. That's McKnight. He drives and is fouled to go to line to shoot 2. DeRozier with the foul. His first, the team's second. And drains the first one. So it makes it 17-11 now. And drains the second one. So 18-11 your score. Falcons need some points coming back the other way. Dayton Johnson for your Falcons. Looking for a lane. Needs some help. Ashby gets it. Ashby turns. Ashby drives. Back out to Hollenthaner, who's checked in the ball game, but his shot was off. Mount Pleasant with the rebound. And the drive by Mount Pleasant, no good. It was McGeegee in for Panthers. His shot missed. Brody McGee. DeRozier inbounding for the Falcons. Gets it to Johnson. A little bit of a press here by the Panthers shown. Falcons get through it. Nice screen by Ashby. And no shot. No shooting foul. Block on Mount Pleasant. Blocking foul on Jonathan Ida, his second, the team's 7th already. So Mount Pleasant with the lead, but they're racking up the fouls here in the first half. In and out. And the waning seconds of this first period. Mount Pleasant with a buzzer beater here off the rim. With that, we'll take a break. Your Falcons down 18-11 at the start of the second quarter. All right, we are back at the start of the second period here, the boys' game. The Falcons are down 18-11. And Mount Pleasant with the basketball. Sartorius. It's at McNary for three, in and out. Rebound by Mulford. And call goes to Mount Pleasant, retaining possession underneath the basketball. Underneath the board. Is out of bounds, I believe. And Mulford with a nice push and shot for Mount Pleasant. Greer with the basketball. Gets it to Tanner Snodgrass, who drives. And a charging call on Tanner Snodgrass. So the Falcons need to clean up their play a little bit here and play a little smarter. A little better shot selection. See what we can do here. Mount Pleasant with the basketball coming back the other way. Kicked out left side. Overshot by McGee. And Brooks DeRozier brings it up for the Falcons. Here we go, Falcons. Coach Shellman trying to set them up on what he wants them to do. Tanner into Tate. Count it. 2 points. We'll take it. Nice job by Tate Snodgrass. Receiving the pass from his brother. And Tate getting a board, but a bad pass to Mulford, who has it. And Mulford takes a walk. So just like that, a turnover and then another turnover. We'll take it. DeRozier gets it to Johnson. Over to Tanner, into Tate. Tate looks, gets it back out to Rooks. Nice passing by the Falcons. Nice job to get it into Tate. Tate can't get the shot in, but Tanner there gets it to his brother. Up. Oh, and a shot off the rim. He's got to follow through there. And Cohorst with the ball there into big man O'Connor, turns and is fouled by Tate Snodgrass. It's going to be Tate's first, the team's fourth. It was a shooting foul, so O'Connor goes to the line. He's listed at 6'9", and definitely a big presence on the floor. Makes the first one, 21-13 your score. Falcons still have a lot of work to do here. Connor makes the second one, so free throws of plenty making by Mount Pleasant. Falcons have their work to do here. Greer looks, gets it back to Johnson. Back to Greer. Drives. Tanner. Out to Johnson. Honig, back over to Greer. Into Trayvon Ashby. Ashby, nice drive, but too short on the basket. And rebounded by Mount Pleasant. Cohorst with the rebound. Nerhi with the ball. Gets it into. And after 30 tries, Cohorst is able to get the putback for the Panthers. Score now is 24-13. Your Falcons down by 11. They need to put a run of some points here together. Try to get back in this game. Panthers are playing at their pace, and the Falcons have no answer for it. And just like that, a bad pass and a long pass to Sartorius for two. 26-13. Your Panthers down by your Falcons, down by 13 with 4 minutes 57 seconds remaining here in the second period. We hope you're enjoying our Facebook Live and YouTube streaming webcast here at West Burlington High School. This will be our last one before the holiday. We hope everybody have a great holiday. I believe our next home game is January 3rd right here. And myself, I'll be here for the boys' game. The girls' game, I'm not sure, but we do our best to definitely at least broadcast and so you can watch it. And I'll try to give you commentary when I can. We do hope you're enjoying it. Four minutes, 57 seconds remaining here in the second period. See if the Falcons have an answer to this lead that Mount Pleasant has put on them. Johnson comes up with the basketball. We haven't heard anything out of Honig. Ashby kicks it into Snodgrass. Ooh, and Honig, nice try to keep it from going out of bounds. Coach Shellman is not happy. Falcons coming in with great record, but not playing like it right now so far. That's big man O'Connor to Cohorst. To there, he back under to O'Connor. Big man down below, and he walks. Little stutter step, little jump step, and good call by the official. Brooks DeRozier to Greer, bringing it up for the Falcons. Good job by DeRozier. Ashby drives, left side, off the rim. Ashby gets a rebound. Nice job underneath the basket and is fouled. If that's on O'Connor, nope, 2-0. That is on Jonathan Ida, his third already. Team's 8th foul here in this first half. Ashby shoots off the rim. It's a good job by Trayvon Ashby getting in there and getting the rebound. Just need to get some points to fall. Ashby's second try goes in. 26-14 now. Falcons see if we can get some defense here. Last 4 minutes of the half. A little man-to-man. Ashby underneath and scored by Sartorius over Ashby. So 28-14, a 14-point lead for the Panthers. DeRozier thinks about it, pulls the trigger. It is wide of the basket. Ashby gets it, tries to put it underneath the Snodgrass. Picked up by Mount Pleasant. Sartorius to Cohorst, back to Sartorius, who looks, pumps, shoots, and is fouled by Tate Snodgrass. That's going to be Tate's second foul. Team's 5th here in the first half. Mount Pleasant basketball. Given to Mulford, and Sartorius drains the three-pointers, so that puts them up by 17 now. And the Falcons have no answer. Good defense by Mount Pleasant and great shooting. And the Falcons don't have an answer for it. And another turnover by the Falcons. So some work to do here to try to get back in this game. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. Sartorius to McNary to Cohorst. Knocked out of bounds by DeRozier. So good job on defense, but we need to get the turnovers, score some points here. Cut into that big lead. That was Mulford. Works its way over to and everybody's hands on it. McNary ends up with it. Big man O'Connor drops it and goes up. Nobody there to face up with him. And in for two, so 33-14 their score. inside to Trayvon Ashby. Nice job. Count it. 2 points for the Falcons. So the first 2 points in several minutes. We'll take it. That's McNary driving for Mount Pleasant uncontested. Our defense has to pick it up. We can't let them drive like that. They being up by 19 now. Ashby's shot goes in. Count it. So we'll turn around here, 3-point play. If Ashby could drain the basket or drain the free throw, 35-18. So now a 17-point lead for Mount Pleasant. Ashby's shot goes in. 35-19. And a little bit of a press here by the Falcons. Jaden Brewer. That is Tanner Snodgrass with a steal and in for 2. So a little life by the Falcons. Mount Pleasant tries to push it though. They get through the press. Ashby with the rebound. Back the other way, fast break. And a charging call on Ashby, which the basket counted, or does not count. Charging call on Ashby. Coach Shellman not happy about that call. First foul on Ashby, team 6 here in the first half. Under 2 minutes left to play. Nice grab by Greer, nice hands, swatted down, and DeRocher loses a handle, and nobody back to help out. That's a 3-point basket by Sartorius. So it's going from bad to worse at the moment, 38-21. Nice toss underneath. Jaden Brewer. Jaden Brewer with that shot attempt off the rim. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. Sartorius wide open for that shot. And a foul called on Cohorst, his third. So several players for Mount Pleasant with 3 fouls going into the locker room, it seems. 1 minute left. Trayvon Ashby to the line for the Falcons. So you'll see several Mount Pleasant players coming out in the second half with at least 3 fouls. That could either benefit or benefit the Falcons. Ashby drains it, 38-22. A 16-point lead for the Panthers. The last minute of the half here. And tossed out. Left side, that's Mulford to McNary. Back over to McGahee. To Ashton, who's in the game now. Ashton looks to shoot. And 23 seconds, so playing keep away right here by Mount Pleasant. And West Burlington just trying to keep him from shooting. Which is almost tiring enough. Looking for a shot. Sartorius drives, kicks it back out. Off the rim. Gets his own rebound underneath. Nice job by Tanner Snodgrass. And a buzzer beater by Brooks DeRozier is short. So your score at the half, the Falcons 22 and the Panthers 38. We'll be back in about 10 minutes, the start of the second half. Panthers, Falcons. And we start off the second half here, West Burlington basketball at West Burlington High School. Falcons and Panthers. Panthers up a big right now, 38-22. And a pass into Caleb Honig, back out to Brooks DeRozier to Greer and into Tate Snodgrass for two. We'll take that to start the half. Nice job by West Burlington putting something together, and a line violation. And Greer called with a pushing foul, so team's first foul here the second half. Mount Pleasant keeps the basketball. It's Sartorius and McNair. Gets it into the big man O'Connor. He lays it up and in for two. 40-24 your score here. Honig's shot on the basket is off the rim. Mount Pleasant gets the rebound. And a foul on Johnson appears. Greer with a foul there. His second. Mount Pleasant still with the basketball. That's Cohorst with the basketball to Mulford, who drains it for three. So a 19-point lead now for Mount Pleasant. West Burlington has some work to do here. Rozier looks into Honig. Honig at the about 10-foot line. Drains it, will take it 2 points. 26-43 now your score. Mount Pleasant back the other way. McNair is pickpocketed by Greer. Nice job by Greer. DeRozier with the drive right side. And I believe they're going to call the block on Mulford. His first foul, team's first foul. And DeRozier to the line to shoot two. And drains the first one. And off the rim. Knocked out of bounds by Tate Snodgrass. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. McNary gets it to Cohorst. Cohorst, almost trips and walks. McNary drives right side, puts it to big man O'Connor, who puts it up and in. So nice little combination with big man O'Connor down there. Greer to Rozier. Ashby, who's just can't get over O'Connor. And another foul on Rel Greer, his third already. 3 fouls here in the third quarter on Greer. A big part of the Falcon lineup, and he's in foul trouble. Nice job by Honig getting into that pass. So far the second half, they haven't had any answer to the big man O'Connor underneath. That's Mulford. His pass is knocked down and taken by DeRozier. And that's Jaden Brewer in the game now for Rel Greer. Honig with the ball, gets it into Tate Snodgrass, who looks for Ashby, but out of bounds over Ashby's head. Mount Pleasant basketball. Mulford with the ball for Mount Pleasant. Goes it all the way over to Cohorst. Cohorst looks underneath McNary for two. So there's just no rhythm right now for the Falcons. lack of scoring and defense on their part. Ashby up for 2. Good job by Ashby driving in and getting that 2 points. Connor, who looks like he walked, but no call. Shot for 2, so a 20-point lead by the Panthers. And a kick by Cohorst. So West Burlington gets the ball back. Big man O'Connor takes a seat. Brewer with the ball. Gets it to DeRozier. Back to Brewer. Back to Honig. Honig deep 3. Count it! Count it! That Falcon 3-point basket. Nice job by Caleb Honig. Trying to get this crowd back in the game. That's Cohorst loses the handle. Long pass to Trayvon Ashby for 2 and a quick 5-point turnaround for the Falcons, who've woken up here in a minute. Cohorst loses the handle. Caleb Honig, what's he going to do? He's just going to drive to the basket. Good job, Caleb. So good 7 in a row by the Falcons. Make this a little closer game. 49-36, a 13-point lead now for Mount Pleasant. So good job on the Falcons' way to answer here. Now the midpoint of the third quarter. So the Falcons showing a little life. We'll see what they can do coming out of this timeout. The Mount Pleasant coaches called timeout. Coach Shellman giving his team advice, a good pep talk, see what's going on down here. Four minutes, 2 seconds left here in the third period. 49 for Mount Pleasant, 36 for your Falcons. We'll see what comes of this. Mount Pleasant to inbound. Nice press by the Falcons. DeRozier with a steal. Up and 2. Count it. 49-38. Amping that defense up. Drive and blocked. Nice grab by Tate Snodgrass. That was Sartorius blocked. Brewer. DeRozier. Oh, he's looking at Caleb in the corner. Caleb shoots the 3. Count it, baby! Count it! 3-point basket for Caleb Honig. Just like that, it's an 8-point lead. 12-point run by the Falcons right here. And Mount Pleasant Brady's Sartorius with the charge. 49-41. 12-0 run by the Falcons right here. Ashby drives it up court, knocked out of his hands. And Brewer ends up getting knocked down. Picked up and just bodies everywhere. Nice job getting it up to Brewer. Nice fake. Head faking in for 2. 14-point run has it a 6-point lead now. Falcons are really coming alive. And another mishandled ball knocked out of the hands of the Panthers. And that's going to be called on DeRozier, his second. But wow. Mount Pleasant basketball. And McNary for 3. So they get 3 of them back, but a 12-3 run will take any day. Brewer brings it up for the Falcons. Gets it in and out of the hands of DeRozier, and it goes back to Mount Pleasant. Bit of a 2-3 zone here for the Falcons. Ashby. It's McNary at the top of the key. Sartorius. And that is Ida now in the game. And a little alley-oop to Sartorius and in for two. 54-43. Score. DeRozier tries to get it into Snodgrass, is kicked by Sartorius. Nice job by the Falcons here. Keep this momentum going. Nice job to get it to Honig. Snodgrass looks for a lane. Drives to the baseline. No go. Out of bounds. West Burlington basketball knocked out of bounds by Mount Pleasant. Key part in the game here. Only a minute 42 left in the third quarter. Trayvon Ashby drives. Knocked out of bounds by O'Connor. Falcons retain possession here. And almost an errant pass. Honig almost gets a three-pointer off the rim. O'Connor with the rebound. Mount Pleasant back the other way. And three-point try by McNary is missed. Tanner Snodgrass with the rebound. Gets it to Honig. Brooks DeRozier into Tate Snodgrass. DeRozier for three. Off the rim. Nobody there to rebound. Mount Pleasant back the other way. And that is Sartorius for three. Nice grab by Snodgrass. Gets it to DeRozier. Slows it down, trying to set up a play here. Honig drives and is stripped by McNary. Sartorius looks to go around Ashby. Gets it to Ida. Ida drives and scores. Oh. And things are getting a little heated down there on the post. Like a little shove here and there. 56-43 your score. Falcons had it within 8. Now they're down by 13. Less than a minute in the third quarter. And a line violation by the Panthers, so no basket. 56-43. And Panthers give a little show of press. DeRozier gets it into Snodgrass. Snodgrass tries to put it up. And a jump ball call. It's going to go to Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant with the basketball. 32.1 seconds remaining here in the third period. And the Falcons have had it tough all night. Good job, good defense here by the Falcons. Making Mount Pleasant work. And that was Ida that drove. Fell down, no foul called. But count the 2 points. Greer loses the handle, gets it back. Trayvon Ashby drives. And loses the handle. Ida to Ashby to Snodgrass. And with that, the period ends 58-45. The Panthers on top of your Falcons. We'll start the fourth quarter here in just a minute. See if the Falcons can come back from this 13-point deficit and try to add another win in their season win total. Now we get started here for the fourth quarter. Your Falcons down 45-58. We'll see if they can turn the ship around, as it were, and get back in the game. They went on a 12-0 run in the middle of the third period and made it a lot closer than it was. There was a 20-point lead for Mount Pleasant. West Burlington basketball here. 3-point basket would put them within 10. Greer finds Ashby in the middle. Ashby drives. And a foul called, so Ashby will go to the line. Oh, no, they're calling it foul on the floor. So ball be out of bounds. Third team foul on Mount Pleasant, and that was on McNahee. Job by Tanner Songcrass catching that pass. Tate gets it to Greer. Into Tate Snodgrass. He turns, shoots a little too hard over the basket, and ball goes out of bounds on Mount Pleasant. DeRozier to Snodgrass. Tanner to Greer. Greer to DeRozier, tries to get it into Ashby and picked up by Mulford. And McNanny off the rim. And a foul called on the big man. It's going to be his fourth. It's going to be his fourth for number 44. He's going to take a break. He's a little unhappy. DeRozier with the basketball to Tanner Snodgrass. Tanner to DeRozier. And McDerry gets a hand in and loses it. And an easy 2 points. So mistakes like that tonight have been a plenty, of course, for the Falcons. Not that we want them, but ball handling, ball skills have just been not that good. Giving up easy baskets and easy turnovers to the Panthers. 6 minutes, 50 seconds remain here in the game. And 3-point try by Mount Pleasant off the rim. And that's Sartorius with 2. So 62-45, now a 17-point lead. And Falcons just need to focus on the basics. Try to run out of their dribbles. Ashby goes up for 2, misses, tries to get his own rebound. Gets it to DeRozier. To Greer. Tanner Snodgrass. Count the basket, and he'll shoot a third. So nice play by Tanner Snodgrass going in and around, getting fouled, and still bringing the 2 points home. See if he can drain the third basket here. Off the rim. Rebounded by Mount Pleasant. McNanny to Sartorius to Mulford. Mulford shoots 3 and in. So the shooting for Mount Pleasant has just been great tonight, but the Falcons have had no answer. And wide open underneath the basket is Tanner Snodgrass. We'll take it. That's 2 points, boys and girls. 65-49 now your score. And Mount Pleasant with the ball. That's Sartorius for 3. And nice job by Tanner Snodgrass getting the rebound, but ripped out of his hands. Sartorius for 2. So the hustle by the Panthers have just bothered the Falcon team the whole day so far. Greer with the basketball. Gets it into Tate Snodgrass. Tate turns and too far into the basket. Gets position. And Mount Pleasant loses a handle. Trayvon Ashby with the drive. Count it, 2 points. 16-point lead still for Mount Pleasant, who is way behind everybody on that inbounds. Defense is sleeping, not getting back. That was an easy 2 points. Tate Snodgrass for 2. Coach Shellman wanted to play a little more defense. And that's going to be an over and back. Nope, no call. And just sloppy basketball. Sloppy basketball right now. And a injury on the court. And up for Cohorst. And timeout on the court. Your score right now is 69 for Mount Pleasant and 53 for the Falcons. The shooting for Mount Pleasant has been great tonight, not so much for your Falcons. They have turned the ball over several times. We'll see what they can do here in the last 4 minutes and 38 seconds of the game. Down 16 points. Four minutes, 38 seconds remain here in the game. Falcons down by 16 with the basketball. And picked off by Sartorius for Mount Pleasant, who's been all over the court tonight. To Mulford. Ida back to Mulford. Off the rim, Tanner Snodgrass with the rebound. And the clock is kind of the enemy of the Falcons. Count it, 3-point basket for the Falcons. 4 minutes left in the game. Mulford to Sartorius, back to Mulford. Underneath to Ashton. Back to Mulford. Mulford takes a look, kicks it back over to Ignani. Sartorius, he drives. And Tate Snodgrass is going to get called for the foul. It's going to be his second, team 7th. And Mount Pleasant to the line to shoot 2. 3 minutes, 43 seconds remaining here in the ballgame. And rains it. Natty drains them both. 71-56. A 15-point lead for Mount Pleasant. And West Burlington has to score right away here. And they do. 71-58. Nice job by Trayvon Ashby driving and scoring. Shellman's trying to get him to try to get the steal. They do, but it goes out of bounds. So the ball goes to Mount Pleasant. 3 minutes, 24 seconds remaining here. The Panthers just holding the ball, trying to use the clock, so the Falcons are not able to score. A little 2-3 zone by the Falcons. And mishandled, goes to Greer. And Greer, bad pass, gets it to Tate Snodgrass. Tate goes in for 2, misses. And a foul called on McNanny. And being the 16th foul, not a shooting foul, they get the ball out of bounds. Into Snodgrass. Snodgrass pushes and does not get it up to the rim. Hits off the backboard. And O'Connor with the rebound. And you come back the other way. And Jonathan Ido with a three-point basket. 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Nice job giving it to Caleb Honig, but off the rim and over. Mount Pleasant basketball. Mount Pleasant just appears to be too much for the Falcons tonight with a lead of 74 to 58. 16-point lead that right now looks insurmountable. West Burlington with the basketball, however, 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. And Mount Pleasant player falls down. Gets it to Honig for three. Off the rim. And Snodgrass with a nice rebound and in for two. Timeout called on the floor. 14-point lead for Mount Pleasant with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. We'll see what happens after the timeout here. 14 points is not insurmountable, but any time off the clock will be detrimental for the Falcons trying to get back in the game. And we come out of the timeout here with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. I see West Burlington fouling here right away. A press man-to-man. And no foul. No foul called. Coach Shellman wants him to get up on the ball. And Sartorius gets a two-pointer. So they push through our defense, get 2 points right away. Honig gets the ball in the middle at the free throw line. And off the rim, and O'Connor with the rebound. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Sartorius drives for two. 78 to 60, now an 18-point lead for Mount Pleasant, and Falcons just trying to make this look a little closer than it actually is. Into Snodgrass for two. Nice job by Tate there. Nice little turn and shoot. 16-point lead again. Mount Pleasant back the other way. That's Mulford and Magnani. Magnani to O'Connor. Mulford. And nice job by DeRozier, but they're going to call him for a foul. 2-shot foul. It's going to be his third foul for Rooks. (78 to 62). Less than a minute left here at West Burlington High School. And drains the first one by Mulford. Drains the second one. So 80 to 62. Full-blown 18-point lead by Mount Pleasant, and the Falcons in less than a minute to remain. And Caleb's shot is off. O'Connor with the rebound. And Mount Pleasant is all but going to drain the clock here. Less than a minute left. West Burlington's going to lose their second game of the season. And we'll see if they could turn it around next time after the holiday. Mount Pleasant just running the clock down. West Burlington playing it safe. Brewer, nice job, nice hustle. Snodgrass gives a hand in there. And that's going to be your final score, ladies and gentlemen. Your Falcons 62 and your Panthers 80. So tonight, it's Mount Pleasant Panther night at West Burlington High School. They came in and beat both teams. Good luck to them the rest of their season. And good luck to our Falcons coming back after the break and see what they could do. Please, everybody, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you next year. Go Falcons.